Hi, I'm Rohan Mckenna, and I was born with aniridia. Aniridia is where you do not have the iris. Most people who have aniridia are visually impaired, and due to being visually impaired, people think I was unable to get around. That was until I went to space camp. Give you some quick information. NASA holds a space camp for visually impaired students at the US Space and Rocket Center in Huntsville, Alabama. This event has been going on since 1989. In 2014, 6 students from Victoria, including myself, got the opportunity to go to SCIVIS. To get to space camp, we all had to fundraise $36,000, and if you're doing the math, that's $6,000 each. We all fundraised in different ways. Some of the ways I fundraised was sausage sizzles, writing letters to local companies, and I also met the local state member. Unfortunately, me and my family had a hard time fundraising all the money required for the SCIVIS, but miracles do happen, and I was able to get a scholarship from an American engineering company called Northrop Grumman. Being 2014 was the 25th anniversary of SCIVIS. Before we left, we had a reunion with all the students from Victoria that had been in the past. At the reunion, they gave us helpful tips and tricks for what we should do in America. Me and 2 other boys who were going to SCIVIS in 2014 also got to meet with an astronaut who'd been into space. After months of excitement, it was finally time to leave for SCIVIS. And on the 13th of September 2014, we finally left. We spent 1 week in California, where we got to know the boys who we were travelling with a bit better, and then it was finally time to leave for SCIVIS. Once we landed in Huntsville, I was so excited. That was until I got put in a group without the other boys. Why, I hear you asking? Was because I got that scholarship from the US engineering company. Due to the scholarship, I had to do Space Academy, unlike the 5 other boys who were doing Advanced Space Academy. However, I did make new friends from around the world. Each day at SCIVIS was action-packed, filled with simulations, team-building activities, and missions. The 2 missions my group did were Alpha and Bravo. In the first mission, I was in the ISS, well, a fake one. In the ISS, I also had to do an EVA, an extravehicular activity, which is an activity outside the spaceship. This activity, we had to build a structure that was already on a tower. In the second mission, I was in ground control, and I was the only one in ground control that could communicate with everyone in ground control and everyone in the space shuttle. After 6 days of space camp, we had finally earned our wings at a graduation ceremony. Space camp was a life-changing experience because it made me more confident. Mainly when I was in a group by myself and I had to face new challenges on my own. But also because before I left and I had to approach the local companies and ask them to donate, and afterwards when I had to go back to the same companies and thank them and tell them all about what I did. I'd also strongly recommend to any visually impaired students who are thinking about going to SCIVIS in the future that they should go, because it was such a life-changing experience. The slogan for SCIVIS is, just because I can't see the stars doesn't mean I can't reach for them. And this is exactly true. I now don't think about all the things that I'll never be able to do, but think about what I can do.